Hey guys, this is Donya from Around Cass County Magazine, and today I want to thank my sponsors, which today we're at the Sweet Spot again. We love coming here and get to have a little coffee or malt or whatever we need. Also, C&B Bank, Fire and Knives, and Domino Federal Credit Union. So all of those are my sponsors, and today we are talking with E.J. Mathews, and if you have not heard of him, you will very shortly because we got some awesome news about him. So tell me about yourself, E.J.
Well, I was born there at Atlanta Memorial.
Okay.
And was here when I was a young lad. And I ended up leaving.
Right.
But I always been a rabbit at heart.
Gotta be a rabbit.
Always been a rabbit at heart. Spent my summers here, Thanksgivings, Christmases, and back and forth here all the time. And I live here now, and I worked at Atlanta High School last year in the spirit department. So I'm a musician, actually a truck driver.
Right. We got a lot in common. And actually, if he would have graduated from Atlanta, we would have graduated in the same class.
Yeah, in class of 88.
88. We are cool. We're great. We're the seniors of 88.
Seniors of 88. That's right.
Absolutely. Okay. So we're going to go way back and tell me about you growing up. What was your childhood like?
Yeah, full of music. You know, my grandfather, he was a musician.
He was.
Yeah. He's from Butler, Georgia. And so he was the one who kind of really turned us all on to the music because he played guitar.
Gotcha.
And was singing the blues.
Awesome.
So I kind of got that from him.
Uh-huh.
And my mom, she sings. And we go to church a lot, you know. And my brother plays piano.
Oh, wow.
So it's kind of in our family. My cousin plays the drum.
So you all have a musical family,
yes.
Not only on instruments, but singing and everything as well.
Yes, ma'am.
That's awesome. I love hearing that. Now, what do you remember most about growing up in Bivens in East Texas?
Well, I love Cass County.
Yeah.
Everything about it.
Yeah.
I love fishing and hunting. You know, I got a pond behind my house I built, so I love to fish.
My son may have to hit you up. He loves to fish, but he has no place to fish at.
Love fishing. And so just everything about it. The people.
Yeah.
The people here in Cass County are amazing.
They are amazing. And you know, when I was off on the truck for several years, when I was in high school, I couldn't wait to leave. I was ready to go, hit the road, and I was going to go to big cities. I'm so glad I'm back home.
Yeah,
There's nothing like Cass County.
Yeah, they say you spend the first 20 years of your life trying to get out the country, next 30 trying to get back.
That's exactly right. Totally.
Yeah. Okay,
was music a big part of your family growing up? We just kind of talked about that and the people who first exposed you. You said your grandmother and your grandfather?
Well, grandfather.
Okay.
Grandfather, you know, he played guitar. And like I said, he played the blues. And then in church, you know, playing. And my mother, she was a big influence too, as far as her singing. She was in Oklahoma.
Okay.
And as far as her singing, she would sing around the house and listen to gospel records
so music's been a big part of your life.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, for sure.
Do you remember the first blues song or blues artist that really grabbed your attention?
Yeah, Howlin' Wolf. Yeah, it was just something about that voice he had, and something about the rhythm. He had that rhythm and that rawness, you know, and he just sung it's like he just sung from his heart. Yeah. You know, and that's what I do. I sang about my life and life experiences. Mm-hmm.
I've got a question on here about that. So a lot of the songs that you sing, did you write them? And then
I'm 100%.
100%. Okay. Original. That's amazing. And when did you really start getting involved with that?
Well, I've been doing it for a while. You know, the thing is, my kids, me and my wife, we were married 33 years.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm. And so I was playing music the whole time. Even when I was driving, I was playing, you know. And then I started getting a thing where I could get some gigs, you know. But I didn't want to be gone from home because my daughter, you know, was junior high and my son was in high school. Yeah. I was like, man, they need me at the house, you know. So I just and then I just kind of, you know, played around. Like Dallas, we lived in Arlington. And kind of played around there a little bit. We moved to Texarkana for a little while, back down here, you know, just real laid back. And then once my daughter graduated high school, she was the last one, I kind of just started getting, you know, really into it.
Yeah, you had time to focus on you.
Yeah, she went off to college, so I was just really laying it down then, you know.
Yeah. And sometimes, it takes that, but being a good father, you have to be involved with our kids, right?
Oh, yeah, especially your daughters. Need to.
Yes, they do.
My son, I can be a little more, go ahead.
Those daughters are protective, right?
Yeah.
When did you realize that you could sing, and when did you first have the courage to sing in front of people?
I don't know. I still think I could sing. I'm weird about that kind of stuff. But people seem to like what I do. But I always knew when I wrote songs, I always knew I wanted somebody to hear them.
Yeah.
And then when I first started getting up in front of people.
Was that hard?
Nah.
You just let it out?
Yeah, it just felt like riding a bike. I still get, when I'm playing in front of big crowd, everybody gets a little nervous.
Yeah, sure.
But
excited and nervous, probably, yeah.
Yeah, I just felt like it was my thing.
It was really cool because after you reached out to me and everything, I was going out. I was snooping on your Facebook page, and I saw a couple of the songs. How you had the phone was like down beside you, the recorder, and you were kind of jamming on your own little space and everything until it actually started. And I thought that was just really, really cool.
Yeah.
How did you get started performing professionally? Like you said, were people reaching out to you, or did you just...
No, people just started giving me a holler, like, hey, man, I like this stuff you're doing. It's a little different.
Yeah.
I was like, really? I was like, okay.
So what kind of places were you going to do that? Was it mainly bars and that kind of thing?
Yeah, mostly like open mics.
Open mics, okay.
Yeah,
have you been to the open mic at Fire and Knives there in Linden?
Yes, I have.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they invited me up there. I played here a couple of times.
Uh-huh.
And then they just kind of, started there, and people would hear me and they'd be like, hey, you want to come play over here? You want to come play over there? And then next thing I know,
you busy.
Yeah, I was playing and somebody tipped me. I was like, all right, I can make some money doing this.
Hey, you got a little door down there?
Yeah, I can make some money doing this. So that's been years ago.
Yeah.
Ever since then, I've just been playing.
That was awesome.
Travel the world, Switzerland, and stuff like that.
Wow, you've been to Switzerland?
Yeah.
Did you play over there?
Yeah. I stayed there for 2 weeks and played, yeah.
That's awesome. I love that. That is so neat. Okay, who were your biggest musical influences and what did you learn from listening to them?
Well, for one, like I said, Mr. Howard Wolf. But really my grandfather, because he would sit on the porch and he'd tell us to go in there and get the guitar from under the bed. And he'd bring it out there and he'd get the playing, go on and get the pad in his foot. And then he'd just get to making up songs. He'd see some stuff out there or something. He'd just talk about it.
Yeah.
And so that's what I did. I was like, man, anybody can play covers.
Right.
You can write your own stuff.
That's right.
And so that's kind of, I got
an original. Yeah. And about your home and your life and that kind of thing. That is so neat. The blues is about so much more than music. It tells stories. How much of what you sing and write comes from things that's actually lived through? All of it, right? Was there ever a point when you almost gave up on your music?
Well, I wouldn't say give up. Maybe a little disappointed a little bit, because when you're different, people seem to not really understand it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I remember back in the day, I would go to like the blues places and it was strictly the blues. Everybody played the same.
Yeah.
But me, I play acoustic, not electric. And then my music was a little different than what they had,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean when I say different than most people.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And
that's a good thing, though.
Yeah, I've always been outside the box.
Mm-hmm, me too.
Yeah. And that's where I plan on staying.
That's the only way to be. Be yourself, right?
Yeah.
What do you think people misunderstand about blues music?
Well, it's the beginning of all music. Everything comes from there.
Right.
Country comes from the blues.
Gospel does.
Gospel.
Yeah.
Country too, all of it. It all comes from the blues. That is the original music.
Yeah. There
was no other music. That was it.
Yeah.
We had the blues. And to take that, country, if you look back in time, If you look back at the music, you'll start to realize, okay, where did it come from? Where did it come from? It's just like being a cowboy. The cowboys were like old black slave Indians. They were, that's what the name comes.
That's right.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
And so the music, as far as music goes, the blues is like the godfather, the father of all that stuff, you know. You got the Beatles, they love the blues. Got the Stones, they all started off as blues guys.
Got Elvis. You gotta have Elvis in there.
The main one. He's the main one. Yeah, it started off as the blues.
I think he's the one that probably got a whole different group of people to enjoy it. Yeah. Right? Because he was.
And it was like when I was in Memphis. I mean.
So you lived in Memphis?
No. Okay. I went down there to play.
Bill Street?
At the IBC, yes.
Uh-huh.
And the music was there long before Elvis got there.
Oh, yeah.
He just got there and was able to introduce it to another race of people.
Exactly. You know yeah. Yeah,
absolutely. But it came from there. So, you know.
And he always acknowledged that too. I mean, he was proud of that for a good reason. What do you want younger generations to understand about where the music came from and why it still matters?
Well, for me, when I used to work at school, I used to always tell people, man, I used to see kids in the band. And I'd be like, man, they'd be like, oh, man, this band. I said, man, that instrument could take you around the world.
That's true.
It can take you around the world. You can see a lot of different things, man. Don't get frustrated with it. It can take you a lot of different places. Yeah.
I grew up playing the trumpet. And, it really can. I have some really good friends, and that's what they do full time is play their instrument.
Yeah. Or one thing about it, if you don't end up doing that, you become a lover of music.
Yeah.
And that's really what most band directors want anyways, for you to become a lover of music.
Right.
And that's what I am. I listen to all types of music.
Do you?
Oh, yeah. I listen to all types of music now. Big country fan. I listen to blues, rock, you name it. Yeah, I listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, most musicians do.
Yeah. I think you're right. Because I flip my channels all the time. I just go from here to there, all different kinds for sure.
Yeah, I dig it all.
Yeah.
I dig it all.
Yeah. When the music eventually stops and people look back on the life and career of E.J. Mathews, what do you hope they remember, not just about the musician, but about the man?
Well, I'm hoping they say he was a good guy, man. He played his own music. And
he beat his own drum.
He beat his own drum, and he didn't care what nobody else thought. And he just did it his way, you know. He did it his way and was a good guy.
Yeah. Yeah. So we were talking, you had said that you've signed on with a major company. Tell us a little bit about that. You said it happened a couple of years ago?
No, it was a few months ago.
Oh, just a few months ago. So tell me about that. How did that all happen?
Okay, well, I was in Dallas.
Okay.
And there's this thing called the IBC, International Blues Challenge. You have to win that one in Dallas to go to Memphis.
Okay.
And so I ended up winning the competition.
Awesome. Dallas, How many people were there?
A bunch.
A bunch.
Bunch. So I ended up winning the competition. And so I ended up going to Memphis. And so that happens in August. You go to Memphis in January. And you have to go down there and you compete against people from all over the world, everywhere. So it's like tons of people.
Right. Lots.
So I made it to the round. I probably came in around third or fourth somewhere and made it to that right there.
Yeah.
And so I didn't win it. But the whole time I was there, it was this guy following me around everywhere I went. There he was just following me around. I followed me around. I'm flipping. So the last night I performed, I went to these workshops playing with these well-known blues guys, you know, different hanging around. So he handed me a card. He says, "Hey, man, we love what you were doing. That is the most authentic music." And he says, "We'll be giving you a call." Okay, so, you know.
Yeah. You think maybe they'll call, maybe not? Yeah.
So a few months went by, and they invited me up to Chicago to the Blues Festival. And Chicago Blues Festival is the blues festival. It was like, as far as you can see, people at the Blues Festival.
Wow.
So I ended up going up there and I'm hanging out with the guy, and I did a couple of the shows or whatever. And so I wasn't for sure if they were going to sign me or not. I thought they maybe just wanted to hear what I had and then let me know, you know. And that morning we came to pick me up at the hotel. And when I got back over there, they told me they signed me to a record deal.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I was so excited.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, because Delmark's like a super really good company.
Yeah.
You know?
Been around.
Been around a long time. The oldest.
Yeah.
And they're like one of the biggest record companies, you know. And so once they done that, man, and then I recorded the album there with some really great musicians. They tour all over the world, you know. And they released a single called Walking Down This Road, I wrote. And it's out now.
Awesome.
Yeah, it just came out like 2 weeks ago. It's doing really good.
How does it feel when you turn on the radio and you hear your own music?
I turn it off. Because I'm not really good at it.
Oh, obviously you're pretty good. Or they wouldn't have signed you.
Listening to stuff like that, you know, I'm not really good. But yeah, it's on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, it's all over that, you know, playing all overseas, different radio stations here in the States, you know, at the blues stations. So, and then I got another one going to come out pretty soon. And then they'll release an album and I'll start doing some more touring.
Okay. So what I'm going to need you to do, since I have the magazine around Cass County, I want you to keep me involved on where you're performing, especially if it's around the area.
Okay.
You know, keep us informed on where you're performing. So if somebody wants to come out, they'll know how to get in touch with you or at least find out where you're playing.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I did Fire and Knives. I played there twice with my band.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of people came out.
Yeah.
From the school. So
you're going to have to get out there again so I can come and listen to you. Yeah, I'll have to talk to Lee and say, Lee, you got to get EJ back out here. Okay, so you brought your guitar. Does your guitar have a name or anything?
You know what? It don't have a good name. I used to call it Happy.
Happy? There you go. There you go.
Happy. Get this scratch jam on.
There you go. There you go.
We're happy.
There you go.
I ain't got no name.
So somebody's was Lucy. Whose guitar was called Lucy? Who was it?
B.B. King's was Lucille.
Lucille, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they called it Polecat. That'd be a good name for Polecat. Yes, man.
All right. Got it?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So this song here is called Walking Down This Road.
Walking Down This Road.
And it's released on Delmark Records. Delmark Records, yeah. And this is the first single off the album.
Okay.
Oh, walking down this road, yeah, with nowhere to go. Yeah, I'm walking down this road, y'all. Yeah, with nowhere to go. Yeah, I'm walking down this road. Yeah, with nowhere to go. Oh, I'm searching high and low. Yes, I am, y'all. Yeah, for what I don't know. Yeah, I'm searching high and low, y'all. Yeah, for what I don't know. Yeah, I'm moving too fast. I need to take it a little slow. Lord have mercy, y'all. Yeah. Oh, I sleep with my eyes open. Yeah, I dream when I'm awake. Lord have mercy. Oh, I sleep with my eyes open, y'all. Yeah, I dream when I'm awake. Oh, I can't help myself. For goodness sake. 'Cause I'm walking down this road. Yes, I am. Yeah, with nowhere to go. Oh, I'm walking down this road, y'all. Yeah, with nowhere to go. Yeah, I'm moving too fast. I need to take it a little slow.
again. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your gift. I know that you don't think you sing well, but that was absolutely amazing. The beat of it, I loved it. It was awesome.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, man.
You guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.
Go
Bye.
Rabbits.
Go Rabbits. That's right.